Hello, how's it going? Happy Monday. So, a lot of people, Christmas has only become more controversial lately, especially since there's the whole political correctness thing going on. I'm not into all that sort of stuff. I think a lot of things are descriptive and people take offense at descriptive things. It's like, I believe that speech can be hateful, but I don't believe in hate speech because that then denotes that there's also a difference, or that anyone can actually interpret anything that you say as hate speech, which is weird when it's like a description of someone or something. You can have hateful speech, but there's just speech, or someone can speak in a hateful way. That's more context, tone, reading into things. When I say things that people would call hateful to my friends, but then in context it's a term of affection or just, people joking around. You should be adult enough to know which, tell the difference. However, that's getting off the topic. Christmas. Christmas has been always interesting for me because Asian, what sort of beliefs do I have? I've always grown up and had Christmas, and there's people I know who don't like Christmas because it, reminds them of bad things that have happened, and it's just not a good time of the year for them. But I don't look on Christmas as anything being to one particular religion. It's just like the whole premise with like words and people saying, certain words are created by the patriarchy and white patriarchy, and they're words to describe a particular concept. And concepts are universal culturally, called different things, but there's still a take on pride and dignity, self-sacrifice, appropriateness. Every culture has its rules. Every culture has its own version of what they call these things. To actually say, we use these words, we'll find you can use your own words. There's many people that go, oh, okay, so, like a good egg, a good person, a gentleman, as it were, can be more appropriately described as a person who's of good nature and will, help others. And for some people, they say, they're mensch, a Jewish word, saying, a person who's good and will, help somebody, or charitable person, and give the clothes off their back. So, same concept, slightly different words, different culture. So, Christmas time. Who are you spending Christmas with? Are you going to be buying presents? And what does that mean to you? I mean, the whole concept of the gift of giving, goodwill towards people and others around you. Coming up into the new year, fresh starts usually symbolised with the new year. Have you given thought to what it really means, to you in and of itself? Have you attached a lot of past issues to these holidays? Do you want to keep having those issues and going into the holidays, or do you want to, freshen up? Just go, look, that was then, this is now. I'm just gonna celebrate and be with my friends and take time to really appreciate them. Count your fortunes, blessings, opportunities arising, new things, So these holidays also, speaking of the gift of giving, and I'm going to speak shamelessly, going to be buying stuff from people that I've been referred to, some mates of mine. Luke Whalen, he's put me onto a few awesome people that I'm going to be buying some little bags off for like my produce and just carry bags and stuff, and honey and some honey-based products. I'll put the links down below. These guys live out in the bush, out in the sticks. There's drought out there. any little bit helps. So not just giving the money, not just to an anonymous organisations, but directly to these guys who need the help promoting their business and keeping the supply lines going, because not only do you buy locally in the town, but that spreads out to like the postal service and other people going, oh, that's interesting, I didn't know they had actual industries or craft people or artists out that way. And people might be encouraged to go out and visit them, you know. If not, buy some of their stuff around the world, because it doesn't take a lot. And it's not a lot for you know, city folk like me, but it can mean a lot to those out in the outback, and even just like a little more remote areas, you know, particularly when they're suffering in drought. Anyways, I'll leave that. Christmas, what are you doing? Buy local. Support your local communities, your local artists, particularly if they're going through hard times. And there's still fires going on. Still a lot of politics around it. I want to concentrate more on the rebuild and helping those who are helping us, keeping us safe. Okay, catch you guys later. Bye.